Cancer, welcome to your work, career, money reading for August. Let's see what's on the cards for you. So just before I jump in, Cancer, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, think about leaving me a comment, and please do hit subscribe if you enjoy this reading and you would like more. That would make all the difference to things over here because the engagement is what matters. If you would like a personal reading, you'll find the first link down below. There is also links down there if you would like to get started reading the cards for yourself. I have a tarot course. You can think about joining my karmic community or coming across to Instagram for daily content, daily readings. I'm very active over there. Okay, what we've got here, Cancer, we've got some oracle cards. We've got 4 cards here for work, career, business, and 4 for money, investment, and finance. So interesting energies. You know, we've got a lot of new energy coming into money for you. We also have some completion over there. And we have a real energy of slowly but surely moving ahead or getting unstuck when it comes to your work, career, business. So let's start with the oracles. Now, this is an interesting one. Show the world the real you, Cancer. Full moon in Aquarius. Now, the Aquarian energy is the King of Swords. It's the star in the major arcana, and it often talks about, you know, vulnerability, you know, stepping into our power, showing our gifts, our star qualities, our talents, who we really are, beginning to really express and show that in the real world. Because when we do, you know, we can attract more opportunities that are in alignment. And also they are our superpowers, like our uniqueness. Sometimes we might be, you know, I'll give you an example. You know, you might be working in the corporate sector, but you're quite creative, you're quite quirky, and maybe you kind of suppress that side of yourself because you think, oh, that's not really celebrated here, or I might be seen as a weirdo or not fitting in. But what if, you know, some of this energy and these ideas that you have are exactly what the organization needs? What that's the very thing that elevates you, that has you, you know, rewarded? That's what I'm thinking here. It's about you owning who you are and not trying to conform, because I think that that's where the true gift actually lies. So show the world the real you is very, very, you know, important. And diversity is so important in any workplace, okay? Because together, the conservative, the creative, the quirky, all comes together to create, you know, better ideas, stronger innovation than if everyone was just the same, okay? I've also got no more complaining. Now, I'm just the messenger here, okay? But I'm going to read this one out to you here, Cancer. It says, complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which are never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you are an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Yeah, so what I'm feeling is that we've got the words freedom and confidence and assertiveness coming through. Now, show the world the real you. A lot of people can kind of go into the people pleaser mode when it comes to work career, because we don't want to rock the boat, or we don't want to be seen as pushing back on stronger personalities, or, you know, our managers or our team leader, or, you know, others. Sometimes it's easier to kind of try and keep the peace and just go along with things, but you're actually being told that, you know, that is the real you, and that's part of your power, right? Because what happens when we sort of suppress and go along, then we take that home with us, and we maybe complain to our partners, we spread all that suppressed energy, and it leaks into other life areas, right? It has us struggling, it has us battling. But if we were in more alignment, and if you had more boundaries, and you were the real you, and you were showing and expressing your heart in the workplace, I think that you would be more fulfilled. I think you'd get more opportunities, and I think there'd be greater respect here as well. So let's move across to work career here with these cards. We have the Hanged Man here in this situation, Knight of Pentacles challenge, 3 of Pentacles advice, 4 of Cups and your outcome. So I can see that you're feeling a bit stuck in work career. Hanged Man, it's like, can't really move forward, hands are tied, can't really express myself here, you know, really not overly sort of happy, or it's almost like you're not really feeling like part of the team here is what I'm feeling. But I think that can change. I think that can change. You might also be needing to look at changing your job actually to something that is more in alignment for you. Now, I say that because the Hanged Man is the card that comes before the Death card in the sequencing of the major arcana. So often when we're feeling really, really stuck, it's because we really need to move on somewhere else, right? Because maybe it just isn't a fit for us, right? Or maybe we don't feel comfortable being the real us in that situation. And sometimes we need to come to a place of acceptance that maybe it's better to move on and find that place that we are celebrated. So that's the Hanged Man energy. I think you're looking for some kind of breakthrough, some kind of enlightenment about what to do here. Now the challenge is the Knight of Pentacles, and this is actually a very practical planning energy, preparation energy. It's about planting the seeds of the new and moving forward, and it's in the challenge position. So I think that maybe you're needing to start taking steps in a new direction, but you haven't started that yet because maybe you've been hoping that this will kind of become that happy situation, but I actually see it leading to more dissatisfaction actually with the Four of Cups and the outcome. So Spirit's saying start getting your resume ready, start looking at your skills gaps. Is there any courses that you need to do? Is there a more passionate direction? It's time for you to find that and prepare for it as well. If you're going to make this transition out of this, maybe that's all the completion that I see linking into money here, then you might need to do some savings, you might need increase your savings, you might need to be more prepared. So it's time to move ahead with that plan, get all the details in place. The advice is the Three of Pentacles, right? And that is connect with your network and start looking at how you can build what you really want here, okay? I think that there is a better team, a better group, a better environment with you where you feel, you know, like, you know, more of an active player here. You feel more, you know, in camaraderie and more accepted. That is the Three of Pentacles here. But it's also skill development. So I feel like maybe for you to really move ahead to where you want to go, you might need to develop some skills, go and do some, you know, some professional development or something like that would really help you. Because the outcome's the Four of Cups, and this can be an energy of, look, if I do all that where I am right now, it's still leading me to the Four of Cups, emotional dissatisfaction, because I just don't fit here. It's not a fit for me, and that's okay. I would give it a go being the real you, but I think there's more at play here. You're actually wanting the Three of Cups, something more joyful, something more happy, something where I feel like I'm working with my best friends, you know, something really, you know, creative and more inner, you know, energy and enthusiasm driving here, because it feels like it doesn't really matter how much this workplace or people try to reconnect with you. You've already quietly quit. And that is, okay, I'm here and I'm doing my job and I'm going through the motions, but I'm a little bit on autopilot. I'm not going above and beyond. And I think that's really your sign that maybe it is time to acknowledge that an ending and the planting of the new seeds and heading towards the new Ace of Pentacles is actually the best thing for you to do when it comes to your work career. Otherwise, we just stay where we are and we can get into the complaining mode, right? But we've got to do something about it. So let's move across to money, investment, finance, and I've got the Nine of Wands in the situation, and this can be a bit of a struggle or battle, and that might be another reason why you're out of love with this work. It's like, on top of not really feeling like you fit and you can't really be the real you here, I actually don't think it's helping you get to your financial goals. You kind of you're showing here in your money sector of like treading water or battling, you know, you've got the battle scars to show for it, and maybe your financial position hasn't really changed in the last sort of 9 years. This is my 9-year struggle energy. But I think that's completing, and it's got something to do with you changing this role. The challenge is the Fool, and the Fool is that Aries energy coming through about the leap of faith on a fresh new start. Now, it's in the challenge position because you're all a bit locked up here with, you know, not really taking the action or hoping it will change or not really knowing what to do. And I think that you're just being asked to, okay, you've got to make the plan to move forward. And I think it's in a new direction. the World, Eight of Cups in the Fool, like it's saying you're going to move money forward, you need to move work career forward in a different direction and take action on the instincts. I think you sort of know that that is coming and that there's a more positive direction. I also see in the Fool card here, Cancer, somebody who is fancy-free, spirited, expressed, not really giving any F's what anyone else thinks, right? Wearing the, you know, I'm wearing the bright clothes, I'm being me. And I think that's what this is also a journey of self-development and embracing your own truth, right? And then finding the situation, environment, people that will also celebrate you for that. So it's time for you to own your rebel-hearted truth and go after that. The advice is the World. It's the last major arcana that comes after making a final judgment call to end a really long cycle, right? You're not going to look back. You're not going to go back there at all. But it is with vulnerability that you move forward. You know, the World is a vulnerable initiating of a new cycle, but it's also a victory card because you're quite done with that. You're quite done with that. It might even be a bit overdue. But you're being told to end that cycle, and the outcome is the Eight of Cups, somebody who is in transition to the Nine and Ten of Cups, which the Nine of Cups is my wish fulfilled card, and the Ten of Cups is I'm living my best life and I'm emotionally happy, because that's what you don't have here. And the journey to that is through the Eight of Cups, leaving behind what you know isn't it, right? Well, you're actually showing up as having the Four of Cups in your career, but the Eight of Cups in money. So maybe it is paying you enough, but you're not really getting anywhere is what I'm feeling. And then on top of that, you're not happy there. So Eight of Cups, following that intuition, taking the action, red-coated action to move forward and go and claim that victory. That way there'll be no more complaining or resent about what you're getting here, and you'll be able to show the world the real you and find a fit for you, your creativity, your skills, you know, your flamboyant nature, and get out of this struggle. But I think we're looking at the end of a cycle in work career, and that is going to flow into your money sector and improve that as well. So Cancer, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like a personal reading to tune into your specific circumstance, first link down below will take you where you need to go. And don't forget to like, share, comment. Please do hit that subscribe button and come across to Instagram if you are interested in daily readings. Wishing you all the best for work, career, money, investment, finance. Sending you so much love and magic, Cancer. Bye for now.